Hey guys and ghouls, welcome back to the Cozy Ghost. I'm your host October, and welcome back to Hiveswap Friendsim. We had a grand old time in the last couple episodes, so let's just keep this party on rolling. Let's go. Woo! I'm excited because we are on volume 7. And we just had a great time with Little Miss Blue over here. Time for us to go meet Little Miss Green. Well, Big Miss Green, because she seems nice and strong. Let's just go. Ever since you were a kid back on Earth, you always held the deep, close wish to one day travel the world. You wanted to see new places, experience new tastes, altitudes and temperatures, maybe go scuba diving. You never imagined you would actually get the chance, and that kind of cool stuff didn't happen to someone like you. Well, you're finally getting your wish. It's just a totally different world. Funny how life turns out. When you get back to Earth, well, you don't want to think about that. Who knows if it'll ever even happen. You've really chilled out recently, found your place in the universe. Drifting from friend to friend, adventure to adventure. It's the only way to live. Time to meet Connell? Conneal. Connell. Conneal? Conal? Conneal? Con is what I'm gonna call her. Okima. Conil. Canil. Right now, your travels have brought you to what appears to be a normal road in an innocuous part of town. Not particularly upscale, but not exactly a rat trap either. Just pretty average. A row of those spiky purple bushes line the side of the road, and behind one of them stands a large, fierce troll who is glancing furtively up and down the street. Okay, that's less average. Ooh, this music is giving enchanting. Hey, are you her? Huh? I mean, are you her? Are you who I'm waiting for? Well, your first instinct is definitely to tell her that yes, of course you are who she's been waiting for, provided she's been waiting for a new friend. But honestly, you aren't sure your shtick is gonna work on this girl? Of course, not what I was thinking. Ugh. Ugh. This is so infuriating. She's so late. I'm so bored. Do you think she's coming soon? You don't know who she means, but you suggest that she might be more comfortable waiting somewhere that isn't in a spiky purple shrub. Don't be stupid. My clients value discretion. I have to lay low. The shrub hardly manages to cover her, and standing behind it and shouting is definitely not making her less conspicuous. Neither is asking a random passerby whether they are her client. Not that you can talk. Accosting people left and right and asking them to be your friend is kinda your whole deal. Ugh. If you aren't Country Lady 453, then who is? Country Lady 453? That almost sounds like... Sorry I'm late. I couldn't... What in tarnation? You know that genteel charm anywhere. Well, my stars. I definitely wasn't expecting to see you around here. What a masterful coincidence. You are incredibly glad to see Skilla. And Lady, too. All unkidnapped and everything. You give Skyla a hug. Skilla? Skyla. I think Skyla. Which she enthusiastically returns. She nearly picks you up off your feet. Lady shoves her nose against your neck and gives you a few sloppy licks. Who the heck are you? I have business at this bush. Maybe find your own. Sorry, but I'm the business your bush has been looking for. Wait, what? Your Country Lady? The very same. My name's Skyla Corriga. Pleasure to meet you. Ugh, I didn't think you'd be a bronze. I've forgotten that before, honestly. Also, by the by, this concerns them too. She puts her hand on your shoulder. It does? It does? Sure enough. They were there when it happened. They even helped me fight off the varmints who tried to take my Lucis. Right, yeah, you said something about that in your message. But I don't get it. What do you want me to do? Right, well, the bandits didn't get Lady, but other kids haven't been so lucky. Low bloods have been hit especially hard. I want you to find the bandits' base of operations, and I want you to take them out. Permanently and painfully. Connell's mouth moves slightly, like she's trying to reason through the steps of Skyla's conversation. Then she catches up and a slow grin spreads over her face. Yeah, I like painful and permanent. But wait, you want me to get revenge for someone else's Lucis? Why? Well, a few of us got together and decided to do something about it ourselves, since there's no hope of the heiress or the drones doing anything to stop the bandits, and they all elected me as spokestroll, seeing as how I'm the oldest and least easily shook. Okay, sure. I guess that's why the why isn't important. How much you got? How much are you willing to throw down? I doubt any lowbloods could afford my fees, let alone a bunch of country rusties. Lady starts to growl, and Skyla puts a pacifying hand on her head. Everything's fine, lady. We expected this, didn't we? We were hoping you'd be willing to do it out of the goodness of your blood pusher. Connell laughs so hard that she spits. Skyla winces. You got a pan disorder. If you think I take any charity cases, I don't work for pretty smiles. Keep your compliments to yourself, Missy. That wasn't... Ugh. I didn't mean to say that out loud. Why did you just go find the bandits yourself? You know full well I don't have the means. But you do. It'd be a walk in the recreation field for you. If you weren't so nasty and selfish, or maybe you're scared. Ugh. You. I'll show you scared. Oh, hell, they look like they're about to throw down. You gotta do something to defuse the situation. Save. Save. Let's ask Connell if she works on spec. What? I don't work on spec. I'm only licensed on Alternia. Just kidding, I don't have a license. You explain to Connell that working on spec means doing work for free in hopes that you're going to be paid later. You say it's unlikely that the bandits only go after Lucide. That would be totally ridiculous when there's so many other things in the world to steal. Like money. They probably just heaps of money on their hideout, and if she breaks in, she can have it all. Skyla doesn't want it, she just wants to save the Lucide. You're so dang convincing that you almost convince yourself. I'm not so sure. Sounds like you might be trying to fuck me over. You let out a scandalized gasp to convey just what an untoward accusation that is. You are shocked. Shocked! Ugh! Fine! Anything to get away from the stupid bush. She kicks the prickly purple shrub so hard it uproots and sails across the street to land on the hood of someone's car. But you're coming with me. I'm gonna hold you to that. If there's no money, then I'll hold you tighter. And squeeze till your weirdly colored eyes pop out. Yikes! You believe it too. She could definitely do that. But here's your chance. You've got tons of success stories proving that forced exposure is really the best way to get people to like you. Sounds just peachy. When do we leave? Connell kicks at another bush. She seems to have an anger management problem. Well, you guess she's managing it. She's taking it out on the shrubbery instead of you or Skyla. We aren't doing anything. You aren't coming. Lady starts growling again, and Skyla looks like she wants to join in. Excuse me? Connell gets up in her face, moving way faster than someone her size seems like she'd be able to. You aren't coming. We'll just get in the way. You're distracting. Skyla's mouth twitches just the tiniest bit. That is not what I meant. Ugh. Ugh. You keep tricking me. I just meant that you'll probably stop to save some bark beast wrigglers. Get us all cold. Skyla crosses her arms and tosses her hair. Fine. I'm counting on you two. You figure that the information gathering stage of the operation is next. You've seen heist movies, you know how shit works. But Connell just shouts at someone on her palm husk for a while, then punches some coordinates into a car that you're pretty sure isn't hers. It takes you to the outskirts of the city, past long stretches of cracked concrete and urban sprawl. Not exactly the place you'd expect to find bandits who steal farm animals. You point this out to Connell. She tells you to shut up. So you do. You leave the car and walk the last few blocks. The bandits' operation is honestly not super impressive. It's a long industrial structure that looks more like a manufacturing plant than a den of thieves. Beside it is something much more impressive. A sleek black spacecraft. Not like yours. This is the Mercedes-Benz to your banged-up Chevy Malibu. That's the car I drive. I drive a Chevy Malibu. Even before you crash landed it, that thing was a hunk of junk. Please! My car! Oh, man. Oh, holy shit! Is that an adult? What, the ship? No, dingus! You follow her frenzied gaze and... Oh, right. The troll beside the ship is taller than anyone else you've seen here. Her skin a darker gray, her claws incredibly long. If everyone you've met so far has been a kid, wow, then they all deal with the stuff that even adults on your planet don't routine? Don't routine, death, dismemberment, like 4 different relationship dynamics? If there are really no mature adults here, then where are they all? Wait, hold up! You're saying where you're from, you live with adults? Yeah? You all live on the same planet. Sure do. Huh, well, maybe you're tougher than you look. Adults are terrifying. Come on, let's get closer. You and Connell sidle up close enough to the trolls to overhear them haggling over stolen goods. So far, the conversation is too general to tell if they mean Lelusai. Damn, they must have globes of steel. Talking back to an adult. I mean, I am great at rushing in without giving it any thought, but I'm not a total moron. The 2 trolls appear to come to an agreement. They shake hands, heading back to the warehouse together. So what do you think? What should we do? Huh? Me? Connell's the expert here. Yeah, no shit, for punching. I'm also good at slashing, but Asdaja always does the thinking and the planning. He's the one with the green eye beams and the big think pan. Don't tell him I said that, please. You assure her that you couldn't tell Asdaja anything at all because you don't know who he is. Oh, right. Also, there's a frustrating bulge-lord loser who sucks so bad. Also, he's my mate Sprint, and we've been together for sweeps. He's supposed to be here, but he's off busy doing some dumb bullshit. So I need you to be the pans of the operation, okay? Please, do this for me. Oh dear. Let's, save. And let's search the spaceship. Here's your chance to prove you're totally capable of making non-disastrous choices. You reason it would probably be the best to check out the space cruiser while it's empty, since who knows how many people will be waiting for you in the warehouse. Yeah, that works for me. You suspect that Connell would have agreed to anything you suggested, just as long as she didn't have to make the decision herself. What a mood. As the kids say these days, big worm. There are so many tough decisions in your life recently. You're worried about that the spaceship will be locked and your great plan is going to be over before it begins, but the door glides open easily and silently. Connell leads the way, and you let her. You don't know what wild security measures a troll ship has, but you do know you don't want to find out. The inside is normal enough, a pilot and co-pilot seat, a central panel covered in more of the squiggly Alternian languages, and a bank of sleeping screens. Other than that, it's remarkably bare of any homey touches, not like your ship, which, in your humble opinion, was very nicely decorated. Got some pretty dope posters on your wall. More to the point, there is also absolutely nothing of value here. Connell can tell also. Ugh, there's no point being here. It's just a cruiser. All the good stuff is definitely going to be inside the warehouse. Okay, fair. You have no idea what you're doing, and you're sick of pretending that you do. You wish you could just take a breather, honestly. The strange, compulsive desire for more friendship is still there, but you're pretty exhausted. Let's just... Fuck! Oh, wow, that's kind of forward, Connell. You aren't even at the friendship stage yet. Oh, calm down, you gigantic tool. I mean, oh, fuck! There's an adult troll, and you're definitely gonna die. That's why I said the fuck word. Oh. Oh! Fuck! That is a big troll! Connell is pretty big. She's the biggest troll we've met so far. If someone fed you truth serum and put a gun to your head, you might even describe her as thick. This troll is fucking terrifying, and she looks pissed. Or maybe that's just how her face always looks. There are teeth. Lots of teeth. Who told you you could be in here? I didn't order any ugly wrigglers. Who are you calling ugly? Connell immediately slaps a clawed gauntlet over her mouth, apparently remembering who she's shouting at. The adult troll growls, and you don't mean she sounds angry. It's not a husky, sexy metaphor. She really fucking growls, a deep, guttural animal noise. Staring into a pair of merciless cobalt eyes, you experience a pulse of crystalline fear, blank and cold. You're pretty much constantly braced for death, but that doesn't mean you're looking forward to it. Instead of springing forward and rending you to pieces, the adult just stares at you. Damn, adult monster troll. Take a picture, it'll last longer. The last thing you remember is those blazing eyes. Then even that fades and you slip away. When you thrash back into consciousness, Connell is right on top of you, pitting you to the warm, throbbing metal of the spaceship wall. She doesn't look angry or scared or anything. Her snarling, expressive face is utterly blank. You say her name a couple times, but she doesn't twitch. She just squeezes down harder, grinding the bones of your wrist together. Someone is swearing. Oh, fuck. You strain to see around Connell's head. The adult troll is seated at the pilot's seat, and the console is lit up. You realize that that's what the thrumming in the walls mean. The ship is moving. You can see the sickly green-gray of the Alternian night sky, and your stomach does a disorienting leap of mingled elation and dread. You can't believe you're actually going to space and finally heading somewhere besides this fucking hellhole of a planet. Of course, that's how you felt when you were leaving Earth, and you have no idea where this troll is bringing you, and your new prospective friend is just sitting here like she's hypnotized. She only reacts when you struggle, and then only to slam you back against the wall. You just randomly fell asleep, didn't you? How the heck did that happen? The adult starts talking again, but she isn't talking to you. No, I'm on my way. No more delays, I promise. The Lucai shipment is on schedule. No, don't worry. Everything is... Sirens scream and the screens flash. The ship bucks wildly like a sailboat hit by a wave. The adult troll's fingers fly over the consoles. No, what the hell? I don't know, it's like I've lost all control of the damn thing. Fuck! Connell's grip on you loosens. She pulls away and shakes her head back and forth, shaggy hair flopping into her eyes. What the hell? Where are we? She sounds small and lost. The adult troll doesn't turn around. She's too busy yelling a mayday into her comm and trying to wrest back the control of her ship. The whole thing shudders again, and yours and Connell's heads bonk together. Ow! The ship bucks again. It feels less like engine failure and more like a gigantic baby is shaking it like a rattle. And you're scared, sure, but you're also awash in a sudden, an unexpected flare of understanding and competency. Because this isn't the first time that this has happened to you. This is exactly how you crash-landed on Alternia in the first place. You were just passing by, minding your own damn space business, when your ship decided it wanted nothing better than to just snap its reins and toss its head and head straight for the unfamiliar planet below you. You push yourself to your feet, trying to tame your nausea as the ship rolls. You grab Connell's hand and pull her across the compartment to a glowing green sigil on the wall. You don't know much, but you do know absconding when everything starts falling to shit. Hey, what are you? Ugh, let go of me! Absolutely not. If you do that, you will not be able to be friends with her because she'll be dead. With a strength born of desperation, you pull her into the escape pod with you. Ugh, we won't fit! You will. You do, but it's uncomfortable as hell. Cramming your neck at a very uncomfortable angle, you manage to reach around Connell and press the big red button on the wall. An alarm sounds, and you hear the adult say, "What the?" before the door slams shut and the escape pod rockets out into space. You shudder back down toward Alternia, Connell's weight crushing your delicate ribcage. Poor ribcage. You're surprised it hasn't sued you for damages yet. Wow, that sure was a shit show. Hardships bring people together, don't they? That's definitely a thing. Unfortunately, you judge from Connell's swearing and muttered death threats that this is not one of those times. Game over. Oh, did she kill me? That's a bummer. Well, that's what happens when you leave me to make a decision on my own. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, do all the things that you can to help support this channel. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye!